Hey all you action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here with another TNI toy review. And today's review is in association with JediInsider.com, your #1 news source for everything Star Wars. And for today's review, I'm going to be taking a look at the brand new 6-inch Black Series Clone Commander Fox figure from Hasbro. Now this figure is being sold as a Gamestop exclusive, and it has started to hit physical GameStop stores. It comes packaged in the same style that we see with all the Black Series figures. You've got the black box with the logo up at the top, the figure clearly displayed in the window box packaging. Down below you've got an image of the character and the name. On the side you've got the red border. There's no numbering on this one because it is a store exclusive. And then on the back of the packaging you've got a bio in multiple languages. Alright, let's get this open and take a look at what's inside. Okay, so here's a look at the figure outside the packaging along with the other contents. Now for accessories you get 4 different weapons. So you get 2 blasters that will fit into holsters like we've seen with other Clone Commander figures, and those are just done with a black plastic. And then you get the 2 rifles. You get the longer rifle and then you get the standard rifle. And I do like the metallic finish that they've used on both of the rifles. It does look like actual metal, so I do like that detailing. Again though, with the 2 blasters, they're just done in black plastic. And as I mentioned, you get the 2 working holsters for the blasters, and the blasters fit in there nice and tight, so you don't have to worry about them falling out. The holsters are made with just a rubber material, and they're connected to the figure's belt. Okay, now for the figure itself, starting with the head sculpt. So originally when I first saw this, I thought they just reused the Commander Cody head and just repainted it. But it is actually a little bit different. It's very similar looking. Both have the visors and everything, and both have like the little antenna things or whatever these are supposed to be that stick out on the top here. You don't have the antenna on the left side of the helmet like you do with Cody. You do have an antenna on the right side. The back of the helmets are sculpted a little bit different. The tops of the helmets are sculpted a little bit different. So they're not the exact same head sculpts. But I do like the look of this one. You've got this dark gray for the visor, and the antenna and this little thing that sticks out at the top of the visor are done with a rubber type material. And then you have some brown markings that are made to look like dirt, which you'll find throughout the figure. And then you have this shiny glossy red and then the white color. And he's got the black on the eyes, and he's got the breathing apparatus on the helmet and everything like we always see with these guys. So the overall detailing with this one is pretty good. And again, even though very similar, it is different from the Commander Cody head sculpt. And I should note with this one, the helmet is not removable. Now for the rest of the figure, it does appear it's just a reuse of the Captain Rex figure. So everything including like the belt and the skirt piece and everything else, like I said, is just a reuse from the Captain Rex figure. You don't get the shoulder piece that Rex came with, but otherwise it's exactly the same as far as the sculpt goes. Now I do like the detailing on the figure, like here on the left shoulder pad with that symbol. That looks pretty good. And he's got a lot of dirt and scuff marks like with the helmet. So it looks like he's seen quite a bit of battle recently, especially there like on that right shoulder pad. He's got the white stripes on his arms, and then you've got the mixture of black and red and white, which I think looks pretty good. White on the upper chest there. And then you've got some sculpting detail in the back as well, with like we always see with clone troopers and stormtroopers and such. He's got the red on the back of the belt. The rest of the belt is white, and I will say that the belt looks a little too clean compared to the rest of the figure. They could have maybe added a little dirt on the belt as well. He's got the skirt piece with the red striping on it. You got the red on the upper legs there, again with some dirt. And then the white on the lower legs with, again, additional dirt, including on the feet. And then on the bottom of the feet, you've got red. Now this figure stands just under 6¼ inches tall. Okay, and here's a comparison of the other Clone Commander figures that we've gotten from Hasbro for the Black Series. So we've got Cody here, Wolf, Rex, and then Fox. Okay, so for articulation, you can turn the head to the left and to the right, and he can look down good and can look back pretty good as well. This visor is a separate piece, so you can kind of pull it up a little bit. It's not meant to move, but it does, so just be wary of that. Now with the arms, you do have those shoulder pads, so that's really about as far out as you can get the arm. You do have good rotation there at the shoulder. You've got a bicep swivel. You get a double hinged elbow, so you can bend his elbow about that much. You get rotation with the hands. You do have the hinges on the hands, so you got some down movement. These little plates on the hands kind of limit the up movement there. Now he does have a midsection joint down low here, so you can rotate there and you can pivot a bit to the left and the right. He can crunch forward only about that much though. And then he can really only look back about that much, basically just straight ahead. And then you do not get a waist swivel. With the legs, he can only do the splits that much. You can get the leg up high good with this one, and then you can do the leg out and back. You've got a thigh swivel up high here, and then you've got a double jointed knee, so pretty good bending there at the knee. And then with the feet, you have the hinges, so you have up and down movement, and you do have ankle pivot. And 2 peg holes on the bottom of the feet. Okay, so that's my review. So while there's really not a whole lot new with this figure, I definitely think if you're into clone troopers and clone commanders, this is one you're going to want to check out. I like this one just because I like the clone guys in red. I think they look pretty cool. And, you know, again, there's not much new here, but Fox himself, you know, he was in both the Clone Wars cartoon and was in the comics. He actually eventually got executed by Vader in the comics. But again, you know, he's been around for a bit, and, you know, I think will make a nice addition to your collection. Now, this figure, as I said, is a GameStop exclusive and is available now, at least at the physical stores. I don't believe they have it up on their website just yet. We'll have a full image gallery up at JediInsider.com. There'll be a link in the video description below. As always, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you're so inclined, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. And of course, you can also follow me on my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. I have links to those in the video description as well. Until next time, guys, I'll catch you later.